done more for this movement in implementing Prop 63. We're very grateful. Pat and Kristen, or just Pat, give her a warm welcome.
Thank you. It is a big honor for me to be invited to speak before all of you. Kirsten is not here. She was here earlier. I was the executive director of the California Mental Health Directors Association for 12 years, and Kirsten Barlow is the new executive director of the California Behavioral Health Directors Association, the statewide association that represents county behavioral health directors in Sacramento. She had to leave because she has 2 small children and she's being spread a little bit thin, which I understand. So I'm speaking on behalf of both of us, the old and the new. I've known Marv Southard for all of the 12, well, actually 14 years now that I was executive director of CMHDA. And all of you, most of you know him because of what he's done locally and all the fantastic work he's done in Los Angeles County, and some of you in Kern County. But I'm here to tell you that all of the great things that you've heard about Marv at the local level, multiply that by 10 at the state level, because he has been an incredible leader at the state level in public policy development. And Darrell Steinberg, former Senator Steinberg, knows this very well, as do a lot of other people in this room who've worked with him. Marv, the word integrity, I've spoken at a couple of his retirement things so far, so I don't want to repeat myself, but I can't not say integrity. It is in short supply these days. Marv is the kind of leader who does whatever he does for the right reasons, not for any attention that he gets personally, but he does it because he believes passionately in doing the right thing and in helping people. And having been involved in mental health public policy advocacy for the last 30 plus years, I will tell you that sadly that is in short supply, as Darrell said. Why more people don't get involved in this issue and stay involved and do it for the right reasons is beyond me. But Marv has always known, it's in his heart, it's in his blood. He does it for all of the right reasons. And I'll tell you that leading a state association with 58 mental health directors is sometimes a challenge. But really, with people like Marv involved, he's been involved ever since I got involved, and he is seen as the leader in California in county mental health. And when there is a tough issue and an issue where counties could easily kind of split apart and look out for their own personal interests or their own county's interests, Marv always rises above it. And he pays attention to the principles behind what we're trying to accomplish first, and then we work through the policy and get to where we need to get to. And everybody in the room turns to Marv to see where Marv is going to go on an issue. And that is the key to being a real leader. He's a leader at the local level, he's a leader at the state level, and obviously we heard he's a leader at the federal level. So you are very close to my heart. You've been a mentor to me for many years. Without going into anything, I was raised in policy and politics, and I had a mentor in my father who was all of the things that Marv is, I believe, and so I grew up believing that was the way that all public policy leaders are. And unfortunately, I'm here to tell you that is not the case. We see that more even now than ever before. But it warms my heart and it gives me hope and faith in the future that I know that people like Mark Southard are there and continuing to plug away. I'm glad you're leading the veterans effort at USC. So thank you for everything that you've done for CMHDA, now CDHDA, and for me personally. I love you.